show. We're the ones that do a lot of the dirty work. Okay? So if you look at it like that, we've been so conditioned in, I have a lotus tattoo on my neck, and, I get a lot of compliments on it, but nobody has really ever asked me why I got it. Why did I get that? And if you don't know, like, the life cycle of the lotus or what it does, please look that up. I'm not going to get into it here, but that is basically the life cycle of us Scorps. Okay, and I'm not just talking sun sign Scorp. I'm talking your North Node Scorp, any of your, astrological. Usually there might be, what is it called? Like a stellium or something, where you have Scorpio placements in multiple areas, or if you just relate to a Scorpio, like you will feel like one, okay? Maybe you don't know your birth chart. Go look that up. Get one of those done on yourself. If you know your time of birth, that's pretty helpful. I mean, you'll be able to figure that out then. All right, so basically what I'm saying is we have been conditioned, okay, to be living in the mud that we don't even realize we're in the mud. Okay. And I'm a person, I see 213 a lot. Okay. So if that is and it's 213 right now, it's staring me right in my face. So listen, still haven't really figured out what that means for me. I do know that it had to do with my mission though. So there's another message, a synchronicity, but basically, we've been through it, and we're so conditioned that we don't realize, like, people might, tell us we're sad about something, or we're this, or we're that. They make judgments about who we are or how we're behaving, and we don't actually see that. We might be like, oh my God, but I feel okay. I feel normal, like my usual self. I don't feel like anything's different, but why is somebody making this judgment or this comment or whatever? Well, for one, because, people, I don't know. I'm not going to even say, but that's just who we are. We literally have to go deeper and deeper so we can get a perspective of where the fuck are we? Like, honestly, where the fuck am I? Am I in the fucking mud? Am I in the middle of, like, some sludge here? Like, what the hell is going on? Am I really in a swamp? Because I know that life's been tough, but I didn't know it was that bad. Well, that's because we've also been blindfolded and protected through this. We have been having to feel our way through the darkness. Because honestly, if we saw how bad the shit was going on around us that we couldn't see, it may have caused even further trauma. We've been protected in a way. And I'm not saying that the protection's going away, but what I'm saying is we have made it to the point where we're starting to fucking wake up and realize, oh my God, yeah, like our perspective, the place where we are seeing from is changing. And we're coming out of it. We're waking up. We're seeing the illusion from the real. Okay, so that being said, there's a lot of epiphany going on here, a lot of aha moments for us all. And the main one is, and again, this is why, I don't just channel through tarot and oracle cards. In fact, I'm really good at it, but I only incorporate that as like an added bonus. of what I do because I channel in so many other ways. I, quite frankly, don't need the cards. And honestly, I have been conflicted. And it is around my career and what I'm supposed to be doing. It is around my spiritual mission, what I'm supposed to be bringing to the table and showing up in the world. And that's because part of me feels like tarot is something that could confuse people and not really help them at all. Tarot is more about energy than the actual things. Okay. Sorry. So it's more like, how can I put this? Basically, just what I want to say in this video is the conflict has been, there's a crossroads. There is a place where you are coming upon two roads. You can stay where you're at and go, you can keep going down the same road that you've been, okay? That's the one option. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about this decision point. But this pivotal time right now, whenever you're hearing this video, it's your time. You're about to approach this time. If you haven't already, very, very recently, then you are about to very, very quickly. And you can either continue to go the way you've been, and it's going to leave you feeling left out in the cold, not being heard, alone. And when I say alone, I love to be alone, all right? But I'm talking lonely, the sadder side of it. You're going to feel almost deflated. You're going to feel like your spark is not being utilized. There's going to be something bubbling up in you that you're going to continue to try to cure or find a fix for in other things that probably, outside things that's not the answer, first of all, but second of all, that will most likely be detrimental for you. All right? Because your passion, your mission is trying to birth out of you right now. All you have to do is turn and go down the other road. The path is there for you. In fact, there's tumbleweeds on that path. That path has always been there for you. The conflict is you may be hearing different messages from different people lately. Even yourself, you might be attracting two different, completely opposite messages, which is messing with your head. You're like, what the fuck is this? Why am I getting one message saying, wait, hold up, remain quiet right now, protect yourself, blah, blah, blah. That's one message you could be pulling in from readers from anywhere. And it's not their fault, it's not the reader's fault. They are just reading the energies. They are tapping in. They're not lying. That's the energy. That is your energy you're putting out. Because there's something unsettled within your shadow. And when we don't heal those shadow parts of ourselves on our journey, they keep popping up. They keep harassing us until we heal them and integrate it and pull it in, okay, into our whole self. And then no more can it aggravate us, confuse us, whatever. All right? That's one thing. The other is you're going to be hearing messages like this, inspiring you to move, to act. I've been hearing so many times, this has kept me stuck and stagnant for quite a while on my journey. Hearing the law of attraction, that you don't have to do anything. Just basically think it, and visualize it, 17 seconds, yada, 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 and it is yours. Just be there, ready and waiting, act as if you have it. Feel the feeling. Yes, all of this is true. Okay. But if you really, really don't understand that you also do, honestly, here in the 3D, have to put forth some type of action to make it yours. That's that little thing that us as Scorpios, we read so deep, sometimes we miss the actual literal meanings of stuff because we're already down in the deep parts. We're like, whoa, wait. And, we missed the common sense thing that everybody else around us got, because that's where they start, on the surface. We're so deep, we're missing the surface. We've been missing the logical, the literal, the common sense thing. We're missing step one, the basics, And that is that you do have to act. You have to put forth some act. The universal law of action and reaction, okay? And I never really thought too much about it, but it is true. Where we live on this planet, that law is in effect right now, right? There's no way around it. And last night, I knew I was going to have this epiphany moment on April 22nd. And that's exactly when it started to come through. It was just like a floodgate opened and I got it. It took me almost 24 hours and I've been seeing a lot of 4s and 2s and 4s and 3s and 8s. Listen, all right? And 12s. Like I said, I pull in so many channelings that I have to put them down in voice memos to catch them. But I've been hoarding them because I think it's just going to be confusing to people. And I don't want to further conflict anybody. If anything, I just want to help. But that's what the epiphany was on April 22nd, 2021. It's crazy. It's mad crazy, guys. Listen. The conflict around our career, around our job, is our own inner conflict. We've never settled inside of us. We didn't even know. This is why we're pulling in an energy telling us, you need to act, and the universe will catch you. And I'm going to tell you too, last night when I was thinking about this and pulling in these messages very clearly last night, flip on the radio, and it was, oh my God, what was it? All Star by Smash Mouth. They never play that song anymore, not on the stations I listen to. And it was like almost right at the beginning. So something told me to listen to the words. And, on these, I've never really cared for that song. So usually I would just switch it off. But something told me to listen to it. I did. And it matched up exactly with what I was channeling. So if you don't know the words to that song, please just Google it or YouTube it and listen to it, because that is, I'm clairaudient, and I'm always pulling in music and songs, sound, different things that is part of a message that will just completely give me, the last piece of the puzzle, the last breadcrumb, so that, the puzzle piece does come together and I see what the puzzle has been the whole time. That's a really good song. I'm going to wrap this up, but I think you got the point. And, all right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. See you soon.